white one.
The trumpets of the Pharaoh Tutankhamun, Lord of the Crowns, King of the South and North, Son of Re.
Plenipotentiary Chief Nanya Shabuel.
Now the copper trumpet. And so, after a silence of over 3,000 years, these two voices out of Egypt's glorious past have gone echoing across the world.
Hello traders! In this video we're
These SF-181 race and ethnicity definitions brought to you by the Office of Management and Budget, the Office of Personnel Management, my nigga, and the U.S. Department of Education. Don't like what I'm saying? Rip up your diplomas, your master's degrees, your PhDs.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
I am white though. 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 Melanin means white. I am white though. I am white though. Melanin means white. I am white though. White is right. Melanin means white. I am white. White is right. Melanin means white. I am white though. I am white though. I am white though. Get white, get right. I am white though. I am white though. Get white, get right. I am white though. Melanin means white. I am white though. Get white, get right. I am white though. Melanin means white. I am white though. White is right. Melanin means white. I am white. White is right. Melanin means white. I am white though. I am white though. I am white though. Get white, get right. I am to us with melanin to change the face of white. White, a person having origins as any of the original peoples of Europe, the Middle East, or North Africa.
I feel some spoken word in the air.
I will never, ever leave Chief's side. Okay? Riding with Chief Nanya Shabuel until the wheels fall off. Riding with Chief Nanya Shabuel until the wheels fall off. You brought me up, sought me from up north. You caught me up with all you taught about the source of the problems on the planet. I saw you on YouTube and it said you was like, wow, on crack. Told me drop black. I did one time, no problems, no question. Showed me that 181 got my attention. I walked. I never knew a man like you. Turn this roundaway girl brand new. No many men, but none like you. I reached new heights again and again and again and again and again to keep you riding. Keep not yes, Shabuel until the wheels fall off. Keep not yes, Shabuel until the wheels fall off. Keep not yes, Shabuel until the wheels fall off. Keep not yes, Shabuel until the wheels fall off. You're everything to me I could have ever wanted. Nothing like I thought I could run with. It's something better, something out of this world. I'm so proud. Call your girl, better yet your empress. I could never take less than what you are. Brighter than a star, our magical life got me that height. I trust you with my life. You never failed me, and now a super 3, a baby. You made me a mom. Thank you for giving her to me. She's our fortune and prosperity. If she's anything like you, I won't know what to do. How can I love you times 2? My heart's bursting at the thought of us. I thought having you was more than enough. Switching gears on you now for I run out of time. I got to drop a dime on how you're so fine and an expert at all the legal paperwork. You're a lawyer for a talk things like Antara said. With you, the straight wins. You helped me on several occasions. No one has remedy like you, but y'all put the spiritual work into consistently, daily, humbly, diligently, nobly. Go to the spirit realm and everybody. If you want to see change, it ain't strange. This is our way of doing things. Ancestors are here to aid. Don't this honor gotta give to take. Give up those offerings if it's food on a plate. Juice, tea, fruit, any, a cigar or two. Chief haters gonna hate on you, cause your gifts are so great. It's my job to set the record straight about how to walk with you. Too bad I'm your only boo for now. We'll see what happens. Great men cause great attractions. I'm open, grounded and sound for any females that come around, but they have to be as down for you as me. Matter of fact, that's everybody. Don't want no people around us. No vision, no discipline, no trust, no works, no help, no skills. Only wanna complain about bills. If you're on this frequency, you will surely see what is real and what must be. Your destiny is quantum checkmate. Help us. I'll get that F out of face. No need to sound cool, but it's true. Jesus from the whole planet. That's a 181 ASP. Killing fires and please get behind him. Step beside him. Recognize him as he does you. Nothing like what's been before. But you wanna wait for some spooky. No. You are the spook. This is behind the door. Open it and reach for more. When you're ready, send me an email. I will respond to details.
تمتع rawad ila entity Nathan Jawahed. Greetings, everyone, at Zoom. Let me just check in for everyone that's on Facebook. You can go ahead for those that's on Facebook and put your questions in. Hold on a second. Oh, there you are. Okay. I thought we were already live on Facebook. Ain't that a trip? Yep, they got game already. Now clicking on go live. Oh, you do not have permission to live stream. Ha ha! Well, well, well. Let me go on Facebook. Too hot. But we can do it here. Everyone that's in that has the link, I would suggest emailing it. Don't post it because then the hackers will come in and then it'll just be a complete and utter wow. This is amazing. Facebook, we doing it, man. Facebook will not allow me to stream this shadow. They are clearly, hold on, for those of you that's on Zoom, so y'all could see this. So I clicked on here to go live. You do not have permission to live stream. See, killing it. It's too much facts. They're watching and their crimes are being exposed online for all on the planet to see. So you know they've been watching. So the authorities in Edmonton have been watching the White Talk the News network, and they know they are guilty. There we go. You do not have permission. So that's why I missed it. I thought everybody was there. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna be surprised. There's another way I can stream. I'll try that one. I'll try YouTube and see what happens. Um, oh, where's my phone now? See, this is why I don't like this two-factor authentication stuff. Who took my phone? Atrophy, Suta. Atrophy.
Atrophy? Where is it?
Oh, you don't have it? Okay, tap that again.
Don't have the phone time?
No, not yet.
Let me go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
personnel management.
There we go. So we're gonna try YouTube. I have to send the link out for everybody to watch online on YouTube. Let's see here. I gotta confirm. Okay. So I'm just confirming on my two-factor authentication. All right, so it's checking in. Okay, try that. Don't ask. Resend it. Okay, there we go. Now we're in. Continue. Continue. Okay. See, now the user is not enabled for live streaming. So I'm going to try another one. Oh yeah, we doing it. It hit home, everybody. Yep, they sent the word out. Don't let him speak. We're guilty. We in trouble. The planet watched and know they're guilty in Edmonton. YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna put this so you all can see what I'm doing. Yep. And I'll do it again. So the recording has a YouTube is blocking me from streaming via Zoom. Oh yeah, everybody could see that. That last one I did was the one that broke the camel's back, everybody. For those that saw that stream, yep, that was too much. They went and lost their minds. And I put that that disclosure from Calgary police up. That was too much. They could not handle it. Anybody with a brain will see. Okay, they already know Nicole was guilty. They could tell she was perjuring herself. So I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to use a different account. So this time what I'm going to do is when I do it, I'm going to have you all as witnesses. Let me see here more. Yeah, so you have to go stop first. Then I have to go to more. Then when I go to live stream, then I'm going to go to YouTube. And then I'll say use another account. I'm going to go next. I'll go next. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do here? Hold on a second, everyone. Oh yeah, we just hit them up. Yep, they can't. That one I did was fabulous. Absolutely. Hold on, I'm signing into my other one here. This is how you know you're hitting. If it really wasn't all that, they wouldn't dope. I've been streaming for how many? 22 episodes? That's 22 weeks? Not a problem. Or maybe the last 8 weeks have been on. It's hilarious. This is it. This shows right there. When I did that stream and she talked about moving to Calgary on September 6th, they like, hold on. It's too late. That horse is gone, as they would say down in Cowtown. Yep, just still logging in, everyone. Just hold on a second. There we go. Man, oh man, they know this one's gonna be hot today. Yeah, I'm trying to do one of my backups. Yeah, and I can't even set that one up. Yeah, I thought this was because I changed my password and I wrote it down. That's what you got to do, everyone. This is how it is. And I'm like, what's going on here? And I said, yep. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be hot today. Yeah, just going to add another. Okay. So I'm just checking the verification. There we go. So I was waiting for the verification. Okay. So now I have to go to my other one. There we go. This account couldn't be verified. Wow. Oh, we hit them hard, everybody. Yep. They said we can't, how you can't verify Kim at 19. Wow, let's head back to Zoom. So we have some witnesses here. Yep. So that's their present. Okay, so scrap that. Scrap that. Go to here. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, they're tripped. We got them. This was too much for them to handle. So they stopped me before I could do, yeah, because I thought this was, because it said it was changed. And it was like, no, your app. All right, so I can update it now. Continue. Select all. Continue. Okay, so here we are. All right, everyone. We're going to try it again. This is for YouTube Live. There we go. Got it. Amazing. Unbelievable. Zing. All right, so now this is even better because I'm going to put unbelievable. People can go in. I'm going to put it in the chat. So now you all can sing, everybody. All right, so now this is even better because I'm going to put unbelievable. People can go in. I'm going to put it in the chat. So now you all can sing, everybody. All right, so now this is even better because let's see if I mute this. Is that okay? So I know those on Zoom will be able to hear me. I just don't want people who are in who are on YouTube to not be able to hear, because when I heard the playback, I was hearing mostly yeah, there's closed caption. See, who do I have to mute out? Oh yes, everyone, this is how it is. Yep, they're monitored. They know I was going to be on this week. They know. So they said they can't stand Facebook is too much. They can't stand Facebook is that last one. Ooh wee. They could not stand that. They could not take it. I was just still trying to put a couple documents together to show. And so now that I've got what I wanted, we got this taken care of. Yeah, I think what I have to do is I got to stay off of there because I think that's where I caused the, yeah, so that's it there. Wow, we really, that last one really hit them. They felt that. They're like, because this is why they generally say, oh, I'm not going to say anything. It's before the courts and all that stuff. I'm like, I'm publishing. Let's see here. So I'm going to do here before I show you all where I'm at. I trust that, there we go. Okay, so what I got to do is, that's for the Zoom. Okay, so everyone on Zoom, if you can see, if you're just seeing the Facebook one, please put in the chat if that's what you're seeing, if that's the screen you're seeing currently. Let's see, there we go. All right, so what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to do this. Yeah, it's going to do it in the dark here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, one more time. All right, so let me see here. Da, 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 da. Okay, there we go. Fabulous. Oh yeah, I want them watching. They know what they're doing is criminal. And they're the authorities. If the authorities doing criminal stuff, you got a problem. Okay, so that's this one, and I can go to here. Okay, great. And then I'm going to pull this up. This is a document I want to pull up. Let me see the comments. For those of you that came on, go ahead, put your questions, chats, comments for Zoom, for YouTube, go ahead. Go right ahead. So Tony's in the meeting. Greetings, Tony. Yes, we want to do a live mentory. We're not going to call it a documentary. We're calling it a live mentory. Oh, they could file a complaint with Facebook and Terrace. Everything there is all legal. It's all there. That's their stuff. That's what the EPA. That's what I got from. I think. Okay, that was a disc. Yeah, that was the one from the Crown in Calgary. They're the ones that gave me that video that we saw. That I did the Facebook Live. Like, what you hiding? This is what they always tell people. Well, if you ain't got nothing to hide, you shouldn't be afraid to talk or to show yourself. So this is what it is. They want to keep that hush hush. No, we're not keeping it hush hush. She is the one that breached. She's the one that filed a false police report. That's why, what's his name? Sergeant Todd, because I filed a complaint against Edmonton police. There we go. I said that it was a kidnapping. I still stand on it because you got to give 60 days notice. And they didn't do that. Or 60 days notice. That's what Nicole's supposed to do. So they're not going to sit there and muzzle me when they publish on the internet that you got to give 60 days notice before you relocate. Before you can even do that, you have to fill out a federal form. That's what you have to fill out. Let me see here. I just want to, okay, so that's here. I just want to make sure everybody can see. Oh, we'll deal with her in a second too. I'm talking, seeing Nancy Pelosi. I'm like, how does this dimwit become the #1 trader on the planet over Warren Buffett? Her ditzy head self. Unbelievable. Yeah, this here, they said it is a scandal now. She's the biggest insider trading. So she's ranked as the #1 trader on the planet over Warren Buffett. Unbelievable. Just making sure everybody could see that. Great. So now I want to get to this document here first. This was the original EPO order. And see what we got will come up. That's December. No, this is going all the way August 31st. Where's the September that I filed? That was October 20th. Okay, so here it is. Good. So what we're going to do, I just discovered something, everyone. Greetings again for all that are in here. I ended up finding out, greetings, Tony, and everyone else. I ended up finding out that in the disclosure, now I have to figure out which one they're talking about. Now, when I went down to Edmonton Law Courts on Wednesday, which would have been December 17th, I was told, there we go. I was told that this file number 250-789-716P1 has been canceled. However, when I went to court, they said, and they gave me the document here, that 250-789-716P1 is the one that they're actually going forward with. So this is the one that's supposed to be canceled. This is the one they're going forward with. And as you see, there's a date here. I'll double check to make sure. There's a date here. Yeah, it's January 19th. That's when we're going to do the pre-trial preparation for the trial on February 24th, 2026, 9 a.m. They said it'll take a day. I say it may take an hour or two, because once the attorney that the court is assigned to me to cross-examine Nicole Tamara Nicholas, she'll perjure herself within 30 seconds. He's going to have her flip-flopping. She ain't going to be able to answer none of those questions without perjuring herself. So I'm trying to figure out, I got to call them next week. Now, the one here, this one that I call fraud, right? This is 250-805-942P1. This one here is what they told me they're going forward with. The other one, when I went, the clerk said this doesn't even exist. But when I went in Friday, they're going forward with that one. So now they're doing this back and forth stuff. So the shadow hour before, I was up late looking at the disclosure at the second one at the last second. There was 3, 1 from Calgary, 2 from Edmonton. And then I was told 1 is trash, which is basically, it doesn't exist. So they said they're not going forward with that. So the one that I call fraud, which according to the court is not going forward, I found this. This is the police report. And this is what Nicole filed on the September 4th, 2025. So she was saying, I picked my son Majesty Ale from Kahiwan Elementary today around 11:28 a.m. I parked my Mazda 2015 on the street. I returned with Majesty at 11:35 a.m. and the car was gone. Now, she put a fake name that has been stricken off the court record on her police report. And he said, is the only one with another set of keys who lives within walking distance, stopped and waited for school to let out and took the car. Now, we're going to stop there and move over to the emergency protection order. Anyone that's on YouTube, please put your comment or question in the chat and I will answer it. We got blocked today by Facebook. Facebook said no, that I can't stream. I am recording. So for those that may have missed, you haven't missed too much. We were trying to, get things settled here. So, and I'm also going to try something else because oh yeah, it's the ad six, ad cicada. Okay, so that may not work. So, where are we at here? I'm going to go back to here and this is going to be okay, so this is the one that was revoked. Okay, so we could start with the one that was revoked. Now, this is the revocation. This was the claimant, and this was the respondent. So let me just check, make sure everyone can see my screen. So as you can see, October 31st, which is our son's birthday, here's the revocation order. This is the respondent. This is the claimant. And so the Justice M.J. McGuire revoked it on October 31st, 2025. Now you only see one name here. One. So now we're going to go back to the police report. So why did you put a fake name on your Edmonton Police Service report? See, this is showing what you have to do when public officials get corrupt and don't want to follow their law, or when they have a vendetta and want to go after somebody. So people, regardless of whether you're white or autochthon or what have you, on just on the commercial aspect of these, you better speak up and say something when they're breaking the law. And if they're not going to move or correct themselves, then you have an obligation to say something and expose the fraud for what it is. Because I'm certain now they'll be looking for YouTube. They think, okay, that's it. Nobody's going to see them on Facebook. We're on YouTube. That's even better. And I'm recording. So we have a copy. So this is what we have here. Now, what is significant about this date here is that this is the day of our daughter's birthday. So my daughter's birthday is on September 4th. So I'm going to share something that's never been done before. That's why we want to do this as a live mentoring. And we're looking at potentially getting more sponsors, people who want to sponsor, script writers. And we want to be able to definitely financially support this and do this it'll be similar to a what you would call reality TV, but only difference is this is now. So we're still debating whether live mentoring or now mentoring, because it's happening right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, because I need people to call in. Give me 1 second, everyone. I just got the notification. My phone is low. We want phone calls today. All right, we're on. I'm back. Sure. Nope, not yet. That's it. Nope, Ab's just getting started. Okay, you need a snack? You need a snack? You want a snack?
Yeah. Jelly bean.
You want a snack? Okay, hold on. Okay, you want biscuit? You want chocolate chewy? Or you want these with milk? You want the little bites? Yeah. Okay, good.
Jelly bean.
Okay, you want the jelly beans? No problem. We don't have jelly beans. Here. Here you go. Okay. No, that's garbage. Come on. Dirty. Go wash your hands. Go you that, Suta. Yep, go wash your hands. All right, everyone. So, as you can see here, I'm going to do something that has not been done. Let's see here. There we go. So, here is, I'm going to stop here for a second so everyone can see it on full screen. Okay, Asup, tap down the chat. What do? All right. I'll check on you in a few minutes. So, here is the birth certificate. So you can see our daughter's name is up at the top. Then you're going to see who? Nicole Nicholas. And then at the bottom, you're going to see Nanya Ale. Can you all see that? All right. So please put that in the chat that you see this. You're a witness. Type that into the chat. If you're on Facebook, pardon me, YouTube, go ahead, put that in the chat as well. So this is our daughter's birth certificate. Over here, this is, I don't know if it's fuzzy on your end, but it's April 19th is the, April 10th. April 10th, 2029, or pardon me, 2019 so is when it was issued. So April 10th, 2019 is when this was issued. But Nicole is turning around and saying some fake name over here is what took the car. That's fraud. And at the bottom, it says here, it is unlawful. Let me just switch it over because I think I went a little. Oh, right. We're right there. Great. It is unlawful to make a false report to the police. And it said the Edmonton Police Service will prosecute those cases. So she issued a fraudulent statement on our daughter's birthday, September 4th. She issued a fraudulent statement. I'm holding the birth certificate right here. Right here. Now you see why they blocked me from my Kim at 19 Gmail account to stream onto Facebook. So when they see it on YouTube, that's going to point out why didn't anybody at EPS question Nicole about why she lied on her witness statement form. So hold that. So you see this here, and you see that. Let me see if I could do a share screen. There we go. So now this is her witness statement using a fraud name. I'm going to split the screens here. Let me know if y'all can see both of them. This will be great if that'll work out this way. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so here and here. So you can see this one here, and then you can see the revocation order. There's only one name on it. So you see she gave a different fake name on the police report. That's fraud. Straight up. 1 second, I'll be right back, everyone. Hold on. Let's go. Wait for me. Wait for me. Yeah, everyone's all right. Everyone's all right. Everyone's all right. Do up. All right, so what I'll do is I will pull it up here on my computer. Okay, so now we go to, and this is the one that's gonna sink them. Oh, what's her name? Christy. Yeah, she need to get mentioned anyway. Christy Tang. She used to be my insurance agent. Let me switch that over. Okay, let's see where do we want to do? August 18th. Let's see, August 18th. Is it there? Or do we want to do it? Let's try this one and see. No, not that one. Okay, August 14th. Okay, nothing there. Okay, let's see here. Nope, not that one. July 10th, August 14th. Okay, cancel. Oh, that's just the cancellation form. Oh, I have it on my phone. Yeah, that was intact. Yes, I'm still on my cell phone. All right. I thought that was that. Not that, not that. Yeah, you can take that with you. Don't break it.
Okay, I won't break it.
Towel hat. Let's see. Intact Insurance. That was the company that I used to be with. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I had a complaint against them. So which one do I want to use? Let's see. Or, oh, I don't even have to do all of that. All I got to do, I just have to do this. Um, uh, Nicole driving with no insurance. Gosh, okay. Yeah, attention. I think this should have it in here. No, that's the pictures. See, nobody wants to talk about her driving with no insurance and no registration with the children in it. They don't want to talk about that. I'm trying to remember which. I have one that we faxed. Let's see, that was September 5th, September 8th, or we'll have to use the one from, okay, so that's that one again. And I filed a complaint with Intact Insurance. Meeting assets urgent. Let's see here. Okay, so this was the original EPO order, and I want to find. Yeah, I sent that to complaint. I filed a complaint to Intact Auto Insurance. Yeah, it's the same one. I have one that has the customer screenshots. Okay, there you go. This is a good one here too. Head office Calgary. So this was an email I got, notice of termination, insurance policy termination. This was September 13th. So you see Ale, Nanya, and Nicole, Nicholas, Nicole. And insured. And everyone see that. So now when we go back to the police complaint that she filed on September 4th, there's a fake name that's used here. And that fake name, the judge on December 12th, no, pardon me, November 12th, said that that is to be stricken. Because once they looked at my ID, she was like, that's who you are. That any reference to that has to be stricken from the record. So Nicole gave a fake name for taking the car. Meanwhile, I'm showing you all this right here. Oh, pardon me. Were we over here? Okay, did you? Okay, so with this here, and now I'm going to swing back to Intact Insurance. So this is the policy. This is the insured. Those are the only two names on that policy. Go ahead, X-Men. Speak up again.
Message.
I hear message. I just hear message.
Message. Wrong way. Can you check your message? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, what?
That's interesting because I'm seeing dark on this end.
Go down a little bit. It's down.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I can fix that. Let me see what screen I'm on. Okay, so you're not there. You got that there. I'll go down here. Oh, I see it. That's minor. Let me just fill that in.
Oh, what?
It's not a big, it's not, see, that makes it worse. Now that I showed the insurance policy. You see what I'm saying?
So, I'm on.
That makes it worse because now that is not what was on the insurance and the registration. Just hold on a second here. I'm just gonna darken it out. Where do we darken this out? Yeah, that's interesting. That's fine. That's the last one you get. You don't get another one of those. You don't get another one. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. No problem. Towel hat, got it. So that's what this is. It's a fraud police report. So when they see the replay, yeah, I fixed it. Towel hat. And which one? Hold on. Tap that or jack. Is it nap time?
Not yet.
Okay, it's not bedtime. Bedtime? Okay, tap that or jack suta. You need some Moya? You need Moya?
I need to go.
Okay. Okay, how do? So we got this here. And then let's see, what page are we on? All right, so we're back here. So as you can see, she used a fake name here, and then I'm gonna go back to this screen, and you're gonna see this is the policy number, the names that are insured. And then now we're gonna go, what I'm gonna do is this here. I have one
App.
to
Is the sun sleeping?
The sun is always shining, my dear. Always shining. Okay, so there we go.
The sun looks very happy.
Yes. Let me see here. There's supposed to be some pictures that I sent him. Nope.
We're gonna do Children's Day on Sunday.
No, we're gonna do Children's Day. There we go. Is this it? So here we go. All right, everyone. Tomorrow we're gonna do Children's Day. We're gonna put up the rest of the decorations. We did some today. Oh, say why do everyone?
Why do?
Chashukador. Here. Chashukador. You want to show everyone you can do Chashukador? Here. Chashukador. Chashukador. We're not saying Chashukador. Okay, that's it. Wadu, go back down the stairs and play some more. I will check on you. Wadu. Nazul upon the wharf, be my book suta.
Yeah.
Tua, your eyes will get tired. Tua. All right, everyone. So now we're putting it all together. So here is license, right? I'm gonna zoom in. See, I'm not like these officials. They like to hide. I'm showing right there. So these are the insured. Can everyone see that? And those that's on YouTube, go right ahead, put your comments in. So that this policy no longer exists. So that's why I can show it. It doesn't matter. So when you have insurance going through a company called Capital Insurance Brokers, and these are the names on the insured, this is the Mazda. That's it. That's the only names. So they're not supposed to be, she gave them a false statement. Now, this is the registration. Now, this is where the fun starts. Name and address of registrant. What do we see here? Nanya Ale. So that police report, which is what I told the Crown yesterday, this police report is a false police report. And it says right here, it is what? Unlawful. I'll share my screen. It is unlawful to make a false report to the police. So, who is the registered owner of that Mazda? Me. Not her car, mine. That's what I'm showing. So, they're relying on a complainant who has committed fraud on our daughter's birthday. Here again, because I'll be repetitive, because I know EPS and them are watching. Your claimant committed fraud. This is the only names. There ain't no alias. It's the only name on our daughter's birth certificate. Nicole Tamara Nicholas and Nanya Shabu Ale. How are you going to call the children Ale, but then put a fake name on a police report on our daughter's birthday? That's why they blocked me today on Facebook from streaming, because we're getting too much play. So for everyone who got that link for the YouTube, please put it in for everybody else to see. So that brings up the next issue with the EPO, which I showed earlier. So there's only one name on the EPO that Nicole did. And that's Nanya Shabu Ale. So we'll go to the 31st. So everyone can see. Oh, it's not on this one? Okay, I thought it was. Okay. So again, this is the fraud. So when you make a complaint against somebody and you say, oh, an EPO order was violated, it can't be it has to be the name that's on the EPO. My name, my appellation is not on the police complaint. Nowhere on here. She talks about Majesty Ale. She talks about Empress Ale, but she don't talk about me. So therefore, I didn't breach anything, especially when she's using my phone since August 18th, 4 minutes after she got it. So it doesn't matter. These officials here in Edmonton, you're not covering up nothing. This woman lied on a police statement. That's when I told the Crown yesterday, she bugged, like she just froze. Like what? Like she didn't know. That's that is the response I got. So now, what does this mean? This means that going forward, I get to say anytime they're like, "Oh, this was a breach." I said, "No, the complainant filed a false police statement." Because then she's saying, "Oh, he breached the EPO by watching me enter the school." No, the schools were removed off the EPO. That was September what? 4th, and August 29th was the last time we were back up in the vessel. And so they told her, you cannot put the schools. That's why EPS should never have taken this complaint. They should have checked. The EPO says you can't, the schools have to be removed. That was August 29th. Here, let's go. This is what is going to, this is a teachable moment for people with these public officials and these bar boys and bar girls breaking, they'll sit there and break the law right in front of your face. This is what you got to do to level the playing field. Let's see, EPO Mandia. It's August 29th. So we go back and we can see what's happening. Let's see, what is this here? Updated. Yes, here it is. Okay, so because the public isn't going to know this, they want to keep this covered up. So when we go here, this is Justice Mandiuk, and we communicated with him when we said, hey, Nicole was driving that car on the road. The registration was expired as of August 31st. So in the order, it says here, a spoonie. Okay, so don't talk with food in your mouth, Uteti. Tahum? Tawat. Where is it talking about the schools? Because she put the schools on here and they took them off. Yeah, nothing else. There's no schools, nothing on here about the schools. Yep, that's it. So it says an exception, the respondent may be within 50 meters when attending law courts, and the affidavit, of course, which I filed, got that done in a day. What else is there? You can apply to amend, vary, or strike out. I did multiple times, couldn't get that done. Yeah, 100 from being within 100 meters, right? I don't know where the heck she's staying. I still don't know where she's staying, so that's irrelevant to me. And so what do you see here? Adjourned. So there's nothing there on this order that was updated that said I could not go to the school. So again, but whose name do you see here? Nanya Shabuel. So what she did over here on this, fraud. This is what's called a false report. So she filed a false report on September 4th. And what I have to explain to the world is that, because no one's going to talk about this, the officials in Edmonton don't want to talk about, because they realized that she manipulated them and did public mischief on them and didn't catch it. We're going to go back to the where's that document? Insurance slip. Okay, no, that's the confirmation. Oh yeah, Leo. Okay, let's see. I think this is the one. Okay, not this one, should be this one. Yes. And so you see the registration here again. See, I'm not like them. I don't gotta hide the fact that who is the name and address of the registrant. She committed fraud. That means that this police report fraudulent while on our daughter's birthday. And this was issued back in 2019. So, yes, they got to question her. Why did you put a fake name and a fraud name on a police report? Because you wanted, that was your way of trying to get them to get me. But meanwhile, on that day of September 4th, let's go back and show everybody. It shows you when the registration on that car expired. The expiration date right there. Let me get my dot here. And everyone see that? Expiry date, year, month, day, 2025-0831. That means as of September 1st, she cannot drive that car on the road. So when I went to drop my daughter's birthday present off at the school, because that was considered neutral territory, I had every right to be at that school and at Tevi Miller and at Kehewan. Is everybody getting this? Those of you that's on YouTube, please put your comments in the chat. I'm gonna get over to YouTube in 1 second here. And those that's on the Zoom, please put your comments in the chat as well. So this is why they're scrambling, because Nicole lied on her police report and put a fake name on there. So the car is mine, not hers. She's just being on insurance. But as far as the owner is concerned, that's me, Nanya Shabuel. So let's go to Zoom here and see some comments. I know everybody is Got comments. Okay, Antares probably filed a complaint with Facebook. Wabana Rahuat Tual. Wow. Aferti Meta and the Edmonton courts are working together. Wabana exactly. Ta, we have Tony in the meeting. They are monitoring in real time. Tua, coward since they're watching. Wabana at Zoom, great. Ta, Tua. Wabana, Tua. Antares, I'm a witness. Yuhu I'm a witness. Ta, Tua, Ania a witness, Aferti Tua, I'm a witness, Agwabana Tua. Aferti question, has Kevin, Nicole's representative, responded to you? Does he realize that Nicole is a liar and manipulator? No, but when they see this video, I'm sure they will. Only 2 names on it. You can't get insured with an alias. They know this. So they were so gung-ho they didn't stop to confirm. Now they're like, oh shoot, I know, because it was on the disclosure that I saw her police report. So the police report that she has over here, this police report is fraud. This is a false report she filled out. So now they got to deal with her. That's why I told Sergeant Scott that they got to charge her. Now, I didn't know this when I got the phone call. Now that I know this, this is called fruit of a poisonous tree. Anything that was built off of that collapses. Can't run because she lied on our daughter's birthday. You know how easy a question it is for the guy who is going to cross-examine her? When's your daughter's birthday? Does your daughter have a birth certificate? What are the names on the birth certificate? Can you please tell me the names that's on the birth certificate? That's how they do. And they'll say, okay, on your police report, you have this name that had a set of keys. Now, according to what is on file with Intact Insurance, there's a Nanya L. Do you know who Nanya L is? Yes. So why would you put a fake name on a police report knowing that the registration not only had his name as the owner, the insurance with both of you, plus knowing that it expired on Sunday? What were you doing in the car driving the children around? Are you aware if you got in an accident, they're going to sue him? That's why EPS and Calgary Police and the courts in Edmonton and Calgary, you're not going to get a pass on this. This is false. This is a lie. This is a false report. The birth certificate, see, and this is issued by who? The province of Alberta. So how could you do that? Malicious. So now that the whole world knows, thank you, YouTube. I know you're real now. Can't say that much about Meta. UL, fraud, fraud, fraud. Todd, this case will be dropped. It has to be. Nicole Nicholas committed fraud and did not give full disclosure on the report she gave to the to Edmonton police in Canada. Yep. Aferti, Tua, I agreed. Agwabana, that's correct. Let's see what we got here. Just gonna check. Okay, so Tony's gone. Todd, Tony's gone.
Marco, he was at work and he wanted to speak to you about, he wanted to talk to you, and he was at work. He was thinking come in for 30 minutes and get out, go back to work. So he asked me to set up another date so we can speak with you about exactly what you want to do. He wanted to speak to you. So I believe just set up another date.
That's fine, but I did say to put questions in the chat. You did hear that, correct?
I did tell him that. I did suggest that to him.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm open for that to speak with him on another day. I'll get back with you on that.
Cool.
Like I said, this is what they call the power of now. He's on now. He could at least put his question in and dip. That's acceptable. Right. So no problem. Let me go over now to YouTube and see what's going on YouTube. Oh, okay, that's over here. All right, X-Man, who's on YouTube, I'm a witness. Tua, I'm a witness. Tua, I can see it. Yes, fraud. A fair T question. Has Kevin responded? Okay, yeah, I did do that. Let's see. That's it for the chats. Okay, looks like it's just 2 in the chat so far. I can't tell how many are watching. You know what we can do? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to go into my Facebook, and I'm going to put it on Facebook. Oh, yeah, that's why they blocked me on Facebook. So they probably went and checked, and they realized, oh, shoot, she gave us a false name. Yeah, it's a false witness statement. That means you got to toss everything. Anything that was built off of that, done. She has no credibility. None, 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 none. None. No credibility. If a person is gonna lie about the name of their child's father on the child's birthday, what does that tell you about the person? Everyone put your comments and thoughts in the chat and I'll speak them. So this way nobody can think I'm being biased or anything. Yeah, put it on X. I'm definitely going to put this on LinkedIn because I know Edmonton law courts, they're going to see that. Like, yeah, she filed a false police report. You know how serious that is? I remember there was a case up here in Edmonton on Treaty 6 territory. These teenage girls, they hailed a cab. And when they hailed the cab, what they did was they tried to accuse. They told the cab, take us to this spot. He took them to this spot. And then they tried to accuse him of trying to rape them. So they got out the car, started screaming. That was their way of not having to pay for the ride. So what the cab driver did was he locked himself in his car. And what they didn't know was that he had a video. So when the police came and he showed them the video, what did they do? The police turned around and charged those girls for public mischief. So I say that, Ta, and everyone else, for the point of this, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All right, so you see I put it on here. Oh, which reminds me, let's see, I had some people that were viewing my profile. Yeah, one works at Alberta Health Services, executive director at Alberta Health Services. So now we're going to do a search. Executive director of Alberta Health Services. Let me see here. Andre Tremblay. Okay. So let's see if we could get a picture of him. Told you all, everybody comes into the sunlight. So I could see, so for people that don't know, when you go there and you see somebody, there's someone who viewed it. So Mr. Tremblay, yes, welcome to the world, the wonderful world of sunlight. Anything that the light touches becomes light. So now, Mr. Tremblay, you can see that Nicole Tamara Nicholas and whatever program she's on with Alberta where she's getting funds from them every month, now you can see she went and lied on her police report. That name is not on that wasn't on, is not, doesn't exist, fake on the EPO order, which has now been revoked. So because of that, whatever program, they get to now ask her, why did you put that name on a police report? And he went on YouTube and showed the birth certificate with him and your daughter on it. You can't give somebody an alias. So he's the first one. So he's in there. I don't know, someone in the higher education industry, someone in retail art, minister in the business consulting, someone from greater metropolitan area, Edmonton, someone at University of Calgary, contract worker in the IT services and IT consulting industry from greater Philadelphia, retail salesperson, someone at UPS Capital, don't know who that is, government policy specialist at the government of Alberta. Let me see if I could, executive director, investment portfolio manager in the IT services in from the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. Wow. Someone in the advertising industry from Los Angeles. Everybody's watching what we're doing. Business owner in the IT services and IT consulting industry. Someone in the facility services industry. Someone in the hospitality industry from greater Seattle, Washington State. Someone at YouTube. Someone on LinkedIn. Arts professional in the retail art supply industry from New York City metropolitan area. Executive director in the truck transportation industry from Greater Toronto Area, Canada. Someone at Tradewinds to Success Training Society. Founder in the legal services industry from Nairobi County. Founder in the business consulting and services industry from Greater Vancouver Metropolitan Area. Someone at Center for Creative Leadership. Someone from New York City Metropolitan Area. Minister at Moore Science Temple of America, information technology system administrator in the education industry. And then there's 28 LinkedIn members who viewed your profile in the private mode. And then if we switch over to Meta, I got to find that page that says, where we at? Here. Go. I gotta find that page. How it said, do you know this person? Someone you may know? And I think I gotta go here and then it'll pop up. If anyone knows how to do that, just let me know. Friends, okay, and then it said life events. It's supposed to be like people that you
Go to your friends list.
I'll go to my friends list.
Yes, to her. Should be a spot that says, do you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Sometimes I have to like guess at it. I have to like.
Yeah, they doing something weird with it now.
Agobana, yes, she is not able to teach or educate the children on being honest. Agobana, that's correct. Fairty, I agree. Yes. Birthdays, current followers. Followers? Okay. These are people that's following me. Okay.
Put in a search engine, people.
I think this is it. I think,
is it?
yeah, followers. And then I got friend requests. So let's look at friend requests. Here at Aset Hotep, Kha Fadur, Slek Kha, Anu El Murdoch, Leon Will. All you, Ashura, anybody here on Facebook, Anya Banjun L that wants to do a friend request, I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna call me or email me. Because I'm not confirming nobody that I don't know, or I want to know why you want to be a friend with me. Danelle Campbell, I don't know who she is. Ujuene Tetrahedron, one mutual friend is Nina Rael. I know who she is. So I'm going to say right now, 587-712-0639. That's what you're going to have to do, people, on Facebook. I'm not going to be adding friends or confirming anything unless you call me. If you're not
There
gonna
you go.
call me, I'm not doing it. I need to know who I'm talking to.
People you may know.
See, people you may know. See, now this is the ones that people that are Magic Man Hero. Yeah, Caleb Guns, you know how to get in touch with me. 587-712-0639. Text me, I'm on Telegram, or you can also email me at kemet19@gmail.com or tamaray19@gmail.com. Don, you owe me a phone call. It's been a while. Oh yeah, nobody is gonna interact with me and stay in the shadows. Arlene Jackson, I don't know her. Brian Ho Kuyani. Okay, so that's that. Oh yeah, all y'all. Harold, sorry, one mutual friend. Okay, Fairty. Bugas Jungle. Okay. Tyrone Jones, Kamikaze. There's a lot of people here. Oh yeah, I'm just going scrolling through all this right now. Yeah, if I don't know you and you don't really know me, don't send me a friend request on Facebook. You better call me. Otherwise, you just gonna sit there. Yeah, I'm not playing none of that. Got too many people that just want to sit in the back and coast off of coattails. Yep. So they're watching what we're posting. Isn't this what's his name? Gary Frankie. Isn't this flicking what's his name from New York?
Sonetta.
Isn't this Sonetta?
Look like him.
Come on, Sonetta, quit fronting. You know who I am. Pick up the phone, call me. Don't be sitting there sneaking and sliding behind with your black self. Get white. White power. Yeah, that and see Dakota and Terrace. Yeah, I'm not messing with her. Her, and that's probably Rock.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm removing that. I don't even want it. There's nothing to talk about. They helped Nicole kidnap the children. So there's nothing that she could say to me. She don't even show her face anyway. So she's a non-factor to me. Now that they see she lied, oh yeah, she in trouble. That's why, because now I know the Crown is going to see I published this. She lied. This is why it took so long. And they probably was calling when Sergeant Todd called up due to my complaint. They were probably calling to see if I knew that she lied on that police report, but I didn't get it yet. So now that I got it, you all know it. We're like, oh, so she lied on the police. Nah, man, fraud. That's straight fraud. Our daughter's birth certificate was issued 2019. Now you're gonna come and put a fake name on a police report? Nah, nope. Fraud. Nope. And I told the Crown in Edmonton, so I'm like, okay, you guys gave that to me as a disclosure. I said, what is that supposed to prove? Nothing. She gave a fake name and a fraud name. They don't even know it's our daughter's birthday. But I think the female Crown I spoke with on Friday and the male Crown, the two of them, they're going to be like, what? I said, yeah. How are you going to fill out a fake report on our daughter's birthday? That shows, I said, she don't care nothing about them. They are nothing more than a resource to her. Yep, just scrolling down afterward. Yep, so all y'all that's trying to be friends with me, 587-712-0639, call, text, go to tamaray19 at protonmail.com, tamaray19 at protonmail.com, or kemet19 at gmail.com. But I'm not friending nobody that don't call me. So don't even bother. Same thing goes for the ones who are doing the friend requests. All white. So now that this is out for the whole planet, thanks YouTube. You owe me that. You know you owe me. Big. Now that we're done that, got that distraction out the way. Now let's get into some of these articles here that I had from 7 days ago. Let me just check to see if anyone has any questions on this topic. If you do, go ahead. If not, then we'll move forward. Then we'll continue to go forward. I'll just check on YouTube one more time. Okay, so no, I'm sure at Fairty that Nicole Kevin now realizes that Nicole is a manipulator. Right? Talking about Kevin Livingstone, who's her lawyer. Like I said, there's no defense for this. You can't defend this. This is indefensible. You cannot defend a woman given a fake fraudulent name on a police report on our daughter's birthday. That's indefensible. That's why Facebook or Meta blocked this beginning, because they already know that it had an effect. It's like, I'm gonna say the same thing. She lied. So since she lied, why you can't cover that up? That's public. This is public knowledge now. And what did the police say? It is unlawful to make a false report to the police. So she committed fraud, and the EPS is backing it up. So if once they check and find out, nah, she lied, homeboy. Birth certificate, driver's license trumps everything on that police report. Done. That's out straight up fraud. That's genocide. That's paper terrorism. What Nicole Tamara Nicholas did. That's what that is. So since that's it for that, we will move on to these articles and get on to the real good stuff. Now, I'm going to continue on from some of the articles. Now, if you all have articles or videos or whatnot, put them in the chat and we'll talk about it. Oh, yeah. I think this is one here that I saw that I wanted to publish. Oh, yes. Yes. Sick. What country is it? This is in Mexico. Mandatory digital ID for all citizens in Mexico, fully implemented by February 2026. 193 countries will follow. We are facing the greatest choice of our lifetime. Merge with satanic AI or be outlaws. This is by Ana Maria Milhalcia, MD, PhD. If you're watching your countries move towards this digital ID, you better be out of the smart. You better be out. Let me just get my pointer here. You better be out of the smart cities, have access to food, water, because you will not be able to sustain if you are not prepared. This is the extent of the dependency on digital ID. Doesn't that sound like the Matrix when Morpheus was telling Neo, who do you see here? Doctors, lawyers, carpenters, the very people whose minds we're trying to free. But you have to understand one thing, Neo. Most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And some of them are so hopelessly dependent upon the system that they will fight to protect it. Every aspect of survival will be controlled by the digital ID. Our Mexican neighbors have a great choice to make. Become a slave to the technocratic transhuman control matrix. Here we go, y'all. And lose your soul, or become an outlaw and potentially lose your life. This is not an easy choice, for the Mexican citizens will no longer be able to have a phone or any privacy if they do not get this digital ID. That means if you do not have it, you will not be able to communicate with anybody, cannot have any business operations, cannot identify yourself for banking transactions, hence cannot have money. So, will people choose to starve to death? Let's double up on this and see mandatory digital ID for Mexicans in 2026. See, there it is. Yes, Mexico is rolling out a mandatory biometric digital ID, the CURP, Clave Única del Registro de Población, with biometric data, fingerprints, iris scans, photo, aiming for full implementation for all citizens by February 2026. Is everybody paying attention here? Making it essential for government, banking, healthcare, and other key transactions, though the rollout is gradual and faces some privacy concerns and legal challenges. So there we go. Mandatory for services, it will become the national ID, required for formal transactions like opening bank accounts, accessing healthcare, getting a passport, and voting. Biometric data incorporates fingerprints, iris scans, a photo, and an electronic signature for enhanced security. Or Lave MX, the digital ID platform, and what is this here? Biometric integrates MX Key, integrates this data for online access. Rollout. So it began in late 2025 with full mandates expected by early 2026. Though phased adoption means full compliance may take longer. Listen, if it's a big, you know how they're going to get that, right? They'll have the big companies implement it. When they do it, their employees will do it. Then the smaller companies will kind of follow suit. So if you want to buy from a Walmart or Home Depot, whatever in Mexico, whatever their stores are, they'll probably get them to push that. Oh, well, you have to have that ID or whatever if they make a purchase over a certain amount of money. So what is significant about that is Edmonton with this case now cannot use what do you call it? An alias. An alias will not be acceptable on digital ID. Let's check it out. Can you have an alias with a digital ID? Yes, you can use aliases with digital IDs, though the specific implementation depends on the service. See, so purpose, the alias allows a user to sign in using something easier than a complex email address. See? For personal use, fictitious names to protect email aliases. See, that's all formal government documents, which are electronic. These systems generally require rigorous identity proofing and do not have a feature to associate. See? So you're in trouble, Edmonton. Formal government digital IDs. Formal government-issued digital IDs, which are electronic representations of physical documents like passports or driver's licenses, are designed to verify your true legal identity securely. These systems generally require rigorous identity proofing and do not have a feature to associate a legal ID with a separate alias name. They're in trouble. They messed up big time. See, trusted access to digital services. This is Canada. So this tells you they're in trouble. She manipulated that report. And let's see, 1, 2, where's 1? There we go. So this brings us back to the next. Another thing, that's why I always tell people to get your Moya. This is talking about Wi-Fi dehydration. Oh, now it's not available. They took it from y'all. Let's try another one. I know we did the reptilians and the hair salons and the witches. Okay, Sabrina Wallace. Yeah, this is one good one with her. Okay, where's the, oh, there it is.
So the 802.15, out what I was doing wrong. So the 802.15 working group is the one that shows these big pictures of like all the signal going around your body. And it's also the one where Semantic Scholar will pop up, the wireless personal area network that encompasses your Bluetooth, your WPAN, your millimeter wave, the band, the mesh networks, and the MDPI that has your lovely little sensor document here that shows how the sensors are all around you and in every room. And the reason that we have the problems we do is because this is a body part, and that's how all of this is working. And they didn't tell anybody that. They told them it was a new technology, and they used computer networking, the same computer networking we use for cell phones, computers, iPads, whatever. And they didn't tell anybody that PHY stands for your physical body. And then they continued to lie about the body part involved, the human biofield, the electrical homeostasis that every biological organism has. They just lie, and they tell you that your tuning forks are bullshit, that your aura's not real, none of this is real, while they go to work with it and for it. And that is how we ended up with all this wireless healthcare that people are now working with on the daily as part of their jobs. And that's why our channel is here consistently having to read out to people that these are real jobs. Biomedical wireless tissue engineering, or biomedical engineering. And we will be here, pardon me for my misspelling, all day, because these are jobs and they log into human bodies.
See, they log into human bodies. I'll play this last one here. I think, oh, let's see, cowards, since they're watching, Zooms is Aguabana. Aguabana 2, a yes. Antares, I'm a witness. Yuhu I'm a witness. Oh, okay, this was from earlier. Okay, that's correct. Okay. Okay, Yuhu people you may know. Okay, Tawat. Aguabana, Proverbs 19:9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that utters lies shall perish. Delicate living is not seemly for a fool. Towel hat for that. And let's see if this one will be a good one, and then we can end on this. Took all the wind out their sail today.
Everybody's too dumb to know what's really going on. No, that's a lie. We've debunked that here on our channel in 3 years. Universities picked up our TechMetric PDF. Doctors picked up our TechMetric PDF. It's been translated into multiple languages worldwide. But Americans don't want to talk about the fact that that same MK Ultra system was and is in use by the military since 2005. They don't want to talk about that. I know why. So I'm waiting to hear Body Area Network. I'm waiting to hear what every mom and dad would want to know. Aim and fire. That's what they want to know. They don't want to hear any more about Midnight Climax and LSD and JFK. No. They want to know, how does it work today? What's it called today? I don't want to hear anymore about 1960s, 1950s. You tell me right now what it is today. No. We're going to continue doing it to every American citizen because it's corporate. It's been corporate with companies since 1995. Companies that also control your hospitality. So now it's your healthcare. There it is. There's your MK Ultra W-band blockchain for health care. There it is. What changed? I show up, you call me a fucking whack job because I refused to go out there like Jesse and Kathy and just cry and, oh, what they do to you. And I'm going, no, it's what they're doing to my 16-year-old children down the hall right now. So I studied for 2 years. My children absolutely were so pissed at me because they said, Mom, that can't be. Nobody would do that. It's too big. It's too evil. Mom, there ain't no way. So this big excuse that everybody's...
Okay, that's just replaying it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just checking one more. Because you popped up, X-Men, so I said, okay, you got a second win. I was like, oh, I can't quit now. I think this was the W band. Okay, no, I think I played this one already.
And it's also the one where Semantic Scholar will pop up.
Yeah, I played that one already. Okay, last one, I got to roll. So yes, we see what it is. Computers.
Way. You're not going to be cleansing sensors out of you. They don't work that way. It's not going to happen. They're made of your own biology. And the sooner you deal with that, the better off you're going to be, because you're still not understanding that you're the tower, you're the node, you're the network, and the signal comes from within, not without. It's a combination. And then the whole off-grid line. So that's why the same people that told you biosensors didn't exist, when Dr. Chrysler showed them under the microscope, then lied again and said, yeah, you can get away from the Pentagon, Lavender AI, and Gaza. All you have to do is put on our magic pendant. Well, if that was the case, how come you didn't send a bunch of them down to Gaza and Palestine? Because you're full of shit. And the way I found out was a Russell Brand video. Your product is not the only one that's full of shit. They have a bunch of them out there with transdermal patches, electroceuticals, etc. So today, I went through the signage trying to figure out a better way to help people understand so that we can source authentic, viable mitigation. And then here comes this clip from this interview. So what I would say to the people selling snake oil, fake products, and changing their story every few months to make money off of people's ignorance and fear, what I would say to you is get out of here and don't come back. And if you talk about the Synergy channel, if you go out there and you're still bitching and whining about the person who barely survived, is still barely surviving, but I'm hanging on, people don't appreciate it now. I'm not treating it that way. You're not going to be cleansing.
There we go. Put that one in. It's in the chat now. Those that want it. Yeah, I want to know if she's talking about how you would cleanse out of that.
I told the truth about the biology and showed it to you with cognitive neurology. You were not interested. Now you want me to believe that you're all wired up about nano products. Good. Well, you should also be chewing the ass of all the people that lied about 5G towers. I expect to see that douche canoe on the YouTube vilified, crucified, and made fun of for lying to so many people. And all those on the X with their bullshit X quantum stuff. You all lied for 25 years with the National Nanotechnology Initiative that none of you sane people could find. It's nano.gov. And while you're busy screaming at all these alleged, the bioelectronics wellness company people and all these other people that are making good money, and they will be off of these wearables. Well, how can you say that? Because your health isn't going to work the way it used to. These grid systems are made out of human bodies and photons, not your fucking towers. I told you that, showed you that. 25 years National Science Foundation. 15 years of universities, human augmentation laboratories, universities. College students downtown DC this year. You're still screaming bioweapon, but you're so high on the hog that you don't advocate for the methylene blue or the nano gold. I'm right there with you. I advocate for zero nanotechnology. It's hard to avoid. Pretty much fasting, drinking water, and exercising weird, moving around where you sleep in your house to do your best to avoid these networks, and using your biofield in order to heal yourself with your own vibration. I told the truth about
really good. These are some good clips here. Okay, this is the last one.
System. Friends are telling you to play dumb, and this is drone warfare and the healthcare system. And we're not talking about anything less. That's not the same thing as, well, it's historical, it's eschatology, it's philosophy. No, it's your new healthcare and drone warfare on CONUS. And if all your friends are telling you everything's been so fucking great, everyone's super healthy, the economy is wonderful in the last 5 years, just ignore it. They love us. Nothing could go wrong. You don't need to be paranoid. In fact, you shouldn't. That's not healthy. You should be able to use reductive or deductive reasoning for yourself. Who doesn't know how to look up words in context and type in these Pentagon instructions or go looking for the market share? Where are all these adults out there that are literally incapable of typing? They can type in all these searches for corn. They can type in all these searches for entertainment and sports and music and licking microphones and all the rest on the Twitch. And I know for me, a ton of gamers. I myself like to game. So where are you people? Because those of us who are into gaming, boy, we've seen a lot in the Final Fantasy and the BioShock and all the rest. So some of these terms, ooh, it's sci-fi. And then you're over there watching them at the webinar 8 years ago going, oh, that doesn't look sci-fi. Oh my God. Wow, that's in how many universities? And wait, is there a professional conference this year? Yeah. And then you can watch it. They're on the Twitter and you can see all these children. And they're in college, or they just graduated, 22, 24 years old. And there they are. Now, again, I've said this repeatedly. I have 2 children. They are 20 and the 21. And you bunch of adults out there that keep going, no, don't read. I am embarrassed for you because you should believe in yourself enough to quit being paranoid, sound like a whack job, and look at your children and say, can you tell me what you're actually learning in biology? Well, it's computational biology. We have to interface with bioinformatics. Okay. Can you tell me, does that have anything to do with something called, that you get your TechMetric PDF or any of the PDFs that we have? Okay, here we are. Excuse me. And you say, this is from Rutgers University in 2010. Do you know what this is? And maybe they say, no, I don't know what that is, Mom or Dad, but I know what a digital twin is. Oh, why would you know about that? Well, the new smart city. It's awesome and it's all connected. Wow. Okay, so what does a digital twin look like, child of mine? Well, it's connected with the blockchain. Sorry, gotta make sure you can see it. Your body is connected to the blockchain for your electronic health records. Put your wearable on, biosignals coming out of the body, so that if you're not wearing your wearable, not a problem. This is your new electronic healthcare system. The biodigital convergence with Healthcare 4.0. And that's it. Then, NIST, what I was just talking about. 2007, biophotons. 2007, peer-reviewed, multiple, waggle finger time, citations. Not, it's theoretical. They don't know. These are standards for the nation. With the Department of Commerce. Can you prove that all day? When you pick up these TechMetric PDFs, that you're going to be in some serious trouble if you try to gaslight people. The adults on our channel, they know. Here's the Golden Dome PDF with your high-powered computing trillion sensors network. Links are all there. ResearchGate. And then you turn it to the next page, and you're going to be back at NIST, Cyber Physical Systems. That's the Department of Commerce. Okay? Then there's none of this crazy. You should not have anybody yelling at you calling you names. Are we in middle school? It's called an adult discussion. And that's it. Friends are telling you to play.
We think.
All right. Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. All right. So, as you can see, everyone, relax, relax, relax. So, as you can see, everything is all connected. All of this is connected. And so now we'll see what kind of response, what happens from the matrix now after this expose has been done. And because it's on YouTube, I'm so grateful for YouTube. I'm profusely grateful. You know, you guys owe me for taking my channel down. So thank you. I appreciate that, YouTube. All right. So with that, we're going to see what happens, everyone. Again, always, if you ever have any doubts, look up chaos theory on Wikipedia. And the chaos theory will tell you about the butterflies. And we the butterflies, or the lotuses, or not the lotuses, we're the scarabs. So we the scarabs. And so,
Baby.
yeah, we got butterflies and scarabs causing all. All right.
Well, poo-poo.
All right, y'all. Kashikador.
Sugar
Kashikador.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Kashikador.
Sugar door. Say hi.
Kashikador.
Sugar door.